Hi, the date is the 18th of May, 2026. I haven't had the courage or the self-assurance to make this video for a long time, but after a while of thinking about it and thinking about different ways of going about it, I've decided to try to enter the world of dating. Um, I thought about how I would go about it, like dating apps or maybe asking someone that I had as a friend, but I think the way that is closest to who I am is to just approach someone and ask them for their number. Um I don't think dating apps are for me. I don't think the kind of culture around them really works for me, and I think especially there's more of an already set down narrative with dating apps where I kind of want to be more natural. Of course, it's arguably harder to actually go up to someone and ask them for their number or their Instagram, or I don't even know what I'm supposed to ask for, but I don't know. It's going to be a journey. So I'm thinking the first step for me is to maybe pick out some outfits that are a bit more, because I used to just kind of wear what I have and just comfortability, but I've been wanting to kind of define my style in clothes for a while, and I think now is a good time to do that. And my hygiene habits have been going very well, and I've been keeping up nicely with those. So I think the only other thing would be maybe a kind of cologne or a I'm not doing like straight out of the playbook kind of stuff, but I think maybe a cologne would be just good to have in general, even when you're not dating. But yeah, so this is really a really big change because prior to this, I didn't do much dating at all. I think I made one video about a date I went on that didn't go as well as I'd hope, but I think I really psyched myself out beforehand and I wasn't really being myself. And I think I'm a bit more self assured, and I think that self worth plays a big part in it. And I think that now re entering, it'll go a lot better. Um, and I know that like there will be a lot of rejection and it won't be easy, but I think that's just a part of it, and it'll be good to kind of document the process of where I'm at with that and what I learned doing that, because I think it's going to be a little bit of trial and error and then a little bit of, getting out of my comfort zone and actually going up to someone. I don't even know what to say. Like, do you compliment them on their looks, which might be superficial, or like they might see as superficial, or do you compliment them, or do you make a joke which they might not laugh at, and if they don't laugh, do you still ask for the number? Like, you can see I'm very analytical, and so when it comes to doing something like that, I'd like a system for it, but there's kind of no system. So I've kind of come to the conclusion that I just have to go up to them and be authentic. And I've come to the conclusion that that's the best philosophy for dating is authenticity. Um, because if it works out and you're being yourself, then it's good because you can be that consistently. But if it doesn't work out, then it wouldn't have worked out consistently either. But if you're not being yourself, right, then even if it works out, you won't be able to be like that consistently. And so I think that even though a lot of people assume the dating pool is really small in certain places, like in the town I'm in, people would assume it's really small based on what they can see on dating apps. I think there's a lot of people out there that are just looking for genuine connection, And yeah, I think the only kind of disadvantage is where I'm at with my age versus the experience I've had, which is very little to none, especially around certain areas that might come up. And I'm just gonna take it how it comes, I guess. I mean, just like learning, I guess, you know? Um, but I don't know, I'm kind of like nervous excited. Like I've never gone out of my comfort zone like for other people and around other people specifically like this. Like I've taken like ice baths and stuff, but never really put myself out there like this. And I don't know, it's like such new territory. But yeah, so that's kind of all I wanted to cover off for the video. And yeah, I kind of just want to document it as it goes. That's the end of the video.